I decided to join a server using the support class. After having revived literally hundreds of players, I wanted to experience being on the other side of things. My team seemed promising, and we rushed to rescue the first kid without wasting any time. OSD Phi was the first to die, but he would disconnect moments later. On day 4, RCD succumbed to a knee injury. It wasn't long before one of the females came to my aid. This is female Mead, kind and courageous, though not very skilled. Female Mead spent the entire day going in circles around me, trying to figure out a way to reach me. Night fell, and she kept trying but had to fall back temporarily when the deer appeared. However, she was determined to save me. After some minutes, the other female arrived. Meet female Beck, brave, dutiful, and skilled. The females bravely stood their ground as the deer tried to maul them. Morning arrived, and they rushed back to save me. Teamwork paid off, and female Beck managed to revive me. Female Mead, however, had spent all her energy and collapsed. That night, the cultists approached our camp, and despite my constant swinging of the axe, they managed to get me. I was immediately given medical attention by female Beck. The following morning, female Med died of hunger, so I rushed to patch her up. As I looked for fuel, I noticed I was mysteriously receiving damage out of nowhere. Female Mead was down again. Female Beck would never hesitate to help. Some days later, we had finally managed to fully upgrade the fire. I got lost in the snowy part of the forest and tragedy struck. A polar bear appeared out of nowhere, and despite having my powerful ice axe, I was helpless. A few minutes later, courageous female Medei came to my rescue, armed with nothing but a good heart. The polar bear and the foxes would not have any of it, though. Sweet female Mead was mauled right in front of my eyes. Only a few seconds later, female Beck rapidly approached us, her sense of duty and bravery unmatched. She unleashed her alien gun on the beasts and managed to retrieve our bodies in a heroic act that would never be forgotten. She took us back to camp and healed me. Female Mead still needed medical attention, and I was lucky to find bandages right on top of a tree. I revived her and rushed to save one of the children. I delivered the child and felt like I was finally contributing. I get food, said RCD vigorously. Female Mead was down again. The poor thing succumbed to the cold. Finding a ruby chest is thrilling, but snagging a stupid shield is even more thrilling. Little did I know how useful the shield would be later on. We were all hungry that night, the wolves, the deer, and me. I ran as fast as I could, but my injured knee wouldn't let me jump hard enough. Dying in style isn't something everyone manages. The next day, brave female Beck arrived and gently carried me away. She brought me back to camp and tenderly treated my wounds. That night, the cultists visited us, and it was the perfect moment for my shield to shine. But even my stupid shield couldn't protect female Mead from starving. I turned my attention to brave female Beck, vowing to hold that shield even if it were the last thing I did on Earth. At this point, the cultists were astounded. They couldn't comprehend how a simple shield could hold so much power. I kept supporting female Beck throughout the night, and she was deeply grateful. Female Mead had been cold all night, and when I finally found a medkit, she disappeared, never to be seen again. Only brave female Beck and I remained, and since I had been a burden for 43 days, I decided to make it up. So I set off to fully upgrade the fire and rescue any remaining kids. The fire needed to be fully upgraded before finding the last kid, so I built the biofuel processor. A few days later, the fire was done, and I set out to rescue the last child. I don't remember if I've mentioned this before, but the best way to take down bears or other enemies is to find a tree with a sturdy branch you can stand on. From there, you can shoot safely. Bears won't be able to see you. After picking up the child, I was happily surprised with another ruby chest. The awesome shotgun, a perfect gift for female Beck. She was happy to see the last child. And even happier with the shotgun. I had been a burden to everyone, especially to female Beck, and the least I could do was fully upgrade the fire and save the last kids to make up for the stress I had caused. After dropping all my belongings, it was time to say my goodbyes. My work here was done.
Adios.
A huge thank you to everyone who's been following me, whether you came from TikTok or are brand new here. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next story.